Hey there, Brain Boss. Today we're diving into the wonderful, intricate world of neuroscience where time molecules and grand ideas come together to shape who we are. Let's start with the basics. Our brain's pathophysiology, story of how things go on when nerves fire circuits get disrupted. It's all rooted in neurodevelopment, the amazing process that builds our nervous system from a tiny embryo into the complex organ of thought, emotion, and behavior. Scientists have been on the genetic treasure hunt, conducting association studies to find genetic links like single nucleotide polymorphisms or SNPs that influence brain function. Some of these SNPs, especially those with minor allele frequencies, are in linkage equilibrium with each other, forming patterns that help us understand inherited risks for conditions like autoimmune and psychiatric diseases. Now let's talk about the signal transduction pathways, the biochemical highways that carry messenger inside our neurons. Central to these are glutamate receptors, notably the NMDA glutamate receptor, which plays a crucial role in synaptic plasticity, our brain's way of strengthening or weakening connections over time. These receptors sit on the synaptic membrane, working alongside voltage-gated potassium, calcium, and sodium channels to fine-tune neuronal responses. Imagine the science as a bustling communication hub. When an action potential arrives, presynaptic calcium channels open, triggering exocytosis, the release of neurotransmitters like acetylcholine or glutamate. These molecules cross the synaptic cleft, bind to postsynaptic receptors, and cause depolarization or hyperpolarization, influencing whether a neuron fires again. Proteins like synaptomin informs and synaptic protein interactions orchestrate this dance, facilitating long-term potentiation, the cellular basis of learning and memory. In specific brain regions like the hippocampal synapses and mossy photons undergo modifications that underpin memory formation. The prefrontal cortex, especially the dorsolateral prefrontal cortex, is vital for attention, perception, and executive functions, governed by complex circuits involving pyramidal cells and interneurons, including fast-spiking basket cells. Ion channels such as calcium-activated potassium channels, the transient receptor potential channels, and the voltage-dependent ones regulate neuronal excitability after hyperpolarization phase. Following action potential mediated by these channels helps define firing patterns. In areas like thalamus and the cerebellum, these channels influence sensory processing, motor coordination, and even cerebral ataxia when mutated or dysfunctional. So, whether it's through the lens of genetics, molecular channels, or neuronal circuits, our brain's complexity is truly awe-inspiring. And understanding these mechanisms not only satisfies our curiosity, but also paves the way for new treatments and hope for those fast-facing neurological and psychiatric challenges. Keep exploring, and remember your brain is the most fascinating organ in the universe.